this is the land of regret. We are the ancestors who destroyed our worlds. We are the wisdom that didn't learn. We are the ancestors of worlds such as Lemuria and Atlantis, who believed that our ego and our advancement was more important than balance. We believed that our future was more important than our present. And so we constantly strived to step outside of the boundaries, to create for the sake of creating, without remembering that our present was the most important. And in the process of advancement, in the seeking of more, we destroyed our present. We thought we could come back and fix it, but no, it was too late. We overstepped. We lived in the realms of possibilities so much that we forgot to connect with each other in the present. And so tomorrow is not important. Today is important. We were so busy creating, we forgot to enjoy and to actually look at what we were creating and saying, why are we doing this? How is this helping us today? We didn't ask those questions. We were so busy in the abstract potential of being masters that we didn't stop and ask, what is the value of this? Is it causing harm? What will change when we do this? And so we lost and destroyed the present because we were living in the realm of possibilities and abstract, and we were so far lost in that. We destroyed what we had because we could not step back and see that what we were creating in the abstract was actually going to destroy our present, what we had. We were lost in the future, the dreams of, or not even dreams, the greed of potential. And that is a funny term, but it is true. We became greedy for more and more potential. So much so that we didn't filter it through what it meant, what would change, who that would harm, how that would change our planet, our life, our environment. We were so busy trying to prove how fantastic we were as creators that we forgot who we are as humans. And so the importance is, whilst you are creators, you are also human. Do not lose that connection. Do not throw away your humanity to explore and dream up unrealistic potential. Potential that is unnecessary, that you don't even want. That it takes away and destroys your humanity when you do it. Hold on to your humanity. It is your grounding. Your humanity is what grounds you. It's what brings you back to earth. Ha ha ha, catch the pun. It is what keeps you on earth. When you start looking to go into the stars, it's taking you away from your humanity that is running away from your responsibilities here. When you run away into the abstract, into the potential, you neglect and abandon your responsibilities in humanity. So it is important to keep your responsibilities grounded. Always ask, why am I doing this? How will it bring love and joy and compassion to my world, to humans? Because you live in a human world. Your responsibility is to the human world. That is your priority. That comes first. If you cannot take care of the human world, you have no right to be venturing anywhere else. The human world, you as a collective, you as a species, you as a planet, that is where you should be focused. That is where you should be grounded. That is your present. Everything you create, everything that you achieve should be making the present better, not exploring abstract things for your own ego of potential. It is about making the current world, the present, a better place. It is about reducing harm, getting rid of the toxins, uncluttering the space and the energy of your world, bringing it into health, harmony and balance, helping it to thrive so that when you create and explore, you are expanding upon what you have in a beautiful and healthy way, not destroying what you have through neglect and greed and all those other toxic things that you become when you lose grounding with humanity and your purpose. You are first in this life a human, and you have a responsibility to protect and nurture the species, its environment, and everything else that you have been given to support this life. That is your first responsibility. Don't squander it. Is there anyone else wants to come through? We are the sages. the wise ones. We have shown you potentials. Potential of joy and love and lightness, and that felt so good. The potential of destruction of self because you lost connection to your substance, your core reason for existence. You as souls took on human form. You were given, well, as souls, you weren't given. As souls, we created this together, and the ancestors have given us many interesting insights. And the patriarchy was a very, very, very toxic but interesting. It was a conundrum of contradictions. It was an exploration of masculine energy and toxic masculine, and feminine energy and suppressed and toxic feminine. It was a great exploration of aspects of the masculine and the feminine. And so we look forward to the next experiment where your freedom to create will allow you to explore your experiences where you know the toxic, you know the beautiful, you can understand them, you know the consequences of allowing the toxic to dominate, you know giving away your power allows the toxic to dominate. So there are fundamental things that you need to understand, and one is using your power for good, standing in your power and not letting others take it away from you, having responsibility for the present, building, constantly building the present on the present so that you can create abundance, thriving, growing, enhancing. That you need to take care of every aspect of the present so that you are not leaving patches to wilt and die. That things that are no longer needed will naturally attrition. That new growth and new ideas will bring new aspects to yourselves, but not at the cost of neglect and abandonment of your old self. It is about, like the warrior woman, bringing forward the damaged women. It is about taking care of every aspect of humanity and looking after yourselves as one, so that as a collective you will evolve, grow, expand, enhance, and not have minority groups drop off and be enslaved or horrific things happen to them, or neglected or abandoned or rejected, or any of those horrific things that you've done in the past. As a collective, you move forward. Not a collective of the elite, but a collective of all. And so this is your pathway forward, is creating a collective where you do not leave behind parts of yourself. You do not ignore your self-love so that you can be popular. You do not ignore your family so that you can be successful. You do not ignore your colleagues so that you can get promoted. There is no hierarchy in collective. There is only unity of diversity, in that every cell, every individual, every piece of energy in that collective serves a purpose to the whole and is needed as part of the whole, and is not more or less important than any other part of the whole, because you are one. You exist for each other. You are part of the choir, the music, the flow,